everyone, Brad from OCAM 4x4. Today we'll be installing some side steps and brush bars onto this Landcruiser 79. So to remove your factory side steps, you're going to need a 10mm spanner or a ratchet. You've got 1 mount here, 2 mount, 3 mount, 4 mount, 5 mount and the 6 mount. They've all got some 2 10mm bolts in them. So we'll just undo them now. So the standard 79 series side steps are cab mounted, sorry. So you've got 2 bolts here, 2 bolts here, 2 bolts here, 2 bolts down here, 2 bolts here and 2 bolts here. You need to undo these ones to remove the actual side step itself, so then we can place our side steps on them, which are chassis mounted. For these side steps, because we are putting the brush bars on the car as well, you will need to undo these 2 5mm Allen bolts here and these 2 13mm bolts back here. So I can undo these ones now. So it should also be noted that this is the front of the side steps. If you're not putting the brush bars on, just make sure these sit at the front. So to mount the side steps, you'll have to undo this 1 bolt here. It's a 14mm. And on the passenger side, you've got 2 holes here that have a plate behind it. You'll need to drill through these ones, and you have the nut on the wire that you can feed through this hole here, and there's another entry hole in the back behind the chassis here. On the driver's side, the holes are already pre-drilled, so you only need to undo this 1 14mm bolt here. With this U-bracket here, you've got this little bracket that will slide onto it. That is so you can go around your fuel lines on the chassis and you won't crimp them in. So with this nut on the wire, this is the one I said you had to go through the chassis hole for the drilled hole. This is not required on the driver's side. So in order to get this brush bar to slide over the guard and onto the side step here, we had to remove the 2 T30 Torx bit screws that hold this mud guard on. This mud guard will simply just pull down and you can rotate it forward a little bit, so then we can slide the brush bar onto the side step. Alright, so with your bolts again, you've got your Allen key bolt with the nut on the end. That one will go back through the original hole there. You've got your your black bolts here. These ones go back through the back and mount into the bottom of the side step again. With the side step and brush bar, you do have a rubber cap or plastic cap that comes in it. You can lift the brush bar up to the side a bit and push this cap in. It just stops any dirt getting into it. Firm press, and that goes all the way in. So to align the brush bar up with the bull bar square, what you can do is with the rubber cap in here, you can push the brush bar down so it sits flush onto the bar, and you can use a paint pen or similar to mark out on the bar where you need to drill it, like so. Attaching these brush bar clamps onto the bar, we've drilled the holes through. I've put the bolt and nut on there temporarily. I put the brush bar into place and used some zip ties just around the actual clamp to hold it steady. So then we can now drill through the brush bar and the clamp to mount the nuts through there, the bolts and nuts through there. Tools you'll need to do these bolts up here is a 17mm spanner and a 6mm Allen key. So there we have it, your brush bars and your side steps on the 79 series. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.